It's Carol Talbot here again from the NLP Matrix in the last video for NLP Uncovered. Now, have you ever looked at a totally successful person and said to yourself, I wish I could do what they do? Do you have role models in your life that you really admire? I know I do, and it's been the key to my success. Well, the heart and soul of NLP lies in modeling, and specifically modeling excellence. The creators of NLP actually found some true models of excellence. People like Milton Erickson, one of the most famous hypnotherapists of our time, Virginia Satir, a renowned family therapist, and Fritz Perls, creator of Gestalt therapy. Each of these three people were true models of excellence in their own field, and what the creators of NLP did was model them in great detail to find out how they did what they did and how they consistently achieved great results. They modeled them in a number of ways: their physiology, their posture, what they did with their bodies, their gestures. They modeled their language, how they structured the language that they used, and they also modeled their filter patterns. What I mean by this is their values, their beliefs and attitudes, and looked at their strategies of thinking, what they did inside their minds that enabled them to achieve exceptional results. And of course, the outcome of those modeling projects formed the basic techniques of NLP. So in business, you call that benchmarking the competition. As soon as I came across modeling, I set about finding myself role models for everything that I wanted to do in my life. I watched them, studied them, read books about them, read books by them, went to see them perform live, and in some cases got to know them so well they became my friends. What I discovered was that the most successful people in the world, they didn't wake up one morning to find success sitting at their doorstep waiting to come in. They had to go out into the world, keep going, and make it happen. And you do too. Just for a moment, consider that if you want to drive your car effectively, you need to first check that the gear is in neutral and then turn the key in the ignition to get started. If you want to grow flowers in your garden, you need to prepare the ground first and then plant the seeds. If you want to call a friend, you need to dial the telephone number, and you need to dial the telephone number in exactly the right sequence. If you want to produce a gourmet meal, you need to buy the ingredients first and then follow step by step the recipe in the correct order. If you've been successful in the past, you've probably noticed that there's a pattern. What was the very first thing that had to happen when you were successful? So when you follow the same order in the same sequence, it will always give you the same result. So are you consistently producing the results that you want in your life? Right now, think about all the times in your life when you were successful. Maybe you received a promotion, passed an exam, learnt something really quickly and easily, or maybe you came up with a really great, brilliant idea. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a list of all those times, because when you keep track of all the times you've been successful, you know, you can then recreate success. Life really is a garden of opportunities. Did you know that you have a strategy for literally everything that you do, including creativity, wealth, or lack of wealth? You use your decision-making strategy to make a purchase. Is it a good decision-making strategy? You have a strategy for getting motivated, for getting up in the morning, and of course, you have a strategy for being successful. In NLP, a strategy is a specific way to organize your resources. And those resources could be time, could be money, could be relationships. Just consider, are there specific ways to organize your time that will give you more time or less time? Of course there are. Are there specific ways to organize your money that will give you more money or less money? And are there specific strategies for sports and health Are there specific strategies for giving you abundance and energy? Are there strategies to attract others? And are there strategies to turn others off? You bet. And anything you've done more than once, you can recreate it, you can do it again. Because it's our patterns in thinking and behaving that create our response to circumstances, not the circumstances themselves. So by becoming aware of these patterns, it means that we can begin to choose the life that we want. And these patterns and habits in NLP are known as strategies. Once you understand your strategy, you'll know how you created success in the past, and you can do it every single time. You'll know your triggers for success. So it's a bit like having a step-by-step recipe for success. Strategies explain the difference in people. And with NLP, you can model the decision-making strategy of a good leader, and then you can teach it to others. You could teach it to your team. And strategies lead to generative change. If you give a person a better decision-making strategy, then they'll have them in every area of their life. So it's a bit like if you teach a child to spell, then it helps them to spell any word. Understanding your strategies for success means that you'll be able to recreate anything great you've ever done. If you've been creative, happy, healthy, or motivated and confident, wouldn't it be useful to be able to find the right button to press for success? And anything you've done more than once, then you can do it again and again and again. NLP really is one of the quickest methods of changing your life by understanding and utilizing your own user manual for the mind. Our 7-day accelerated certified NLP practitioner program, well, it's evolved and changed over the years, and with our new audio program, we believe our program to be one of the most dynamic NLP training courses available today. Everything you need to know about NLP, including what it is, where it comes from, modeling, submodalities, anchors, states, beliefs of excellence, rapport, keys to achievable outcomes, strategies for success, reframing, linguistics. You'll discover how to eliminate any fear or phobia in less than 10 minutes. You'll discover how to gain extreme self-confidence, also in less than 10 minutes. You can get rid of unwanted negative emotions, less than 10 minutes. You can instantly change your state to be more resourceful, and much more than that. You'll learn true empowerment, personal power, where you get back in the driver's seat of your own life. So I'd like to tell you now a little bit more about the life of being an NLP practitioner, because often when people hear that word practitioner, they think that means like a medical doctor. They get to practice on other people. Actually, you need to integrate all these tools and techniques with yourself first, and that's when you'll discover that you can make quantum leaps forward in all areas of your life. You'll have more choice and more flexibility in the way that you achieve your results, whether that be in communicating with other people or communicating with yourself, or being in a more resourceful state to get the results that you want. Or maybe it's changing that voice inside your head, or to understand another person's point of view by standing in that person's shoes. You'll have the opportunity and the ability to literally transform all areas of your life. Let me tell you about some of our recent graduates. Kerry has taken control of her life through NLP by choosing a more healthy lifestyle, which means that she's emptied more than half of her closet by losing a ton of weight and using her NLP skills in her principal position at a school. Adil's used his skills to move to a better job. It's a managerial position that has allowed him to move to a more empowering and uplifting change in his life. Alia has used her NLP skills to get through a tough personal period and take control of her career as a really independent woman. Laszlo has found his inner power, and for the first time, he's received a promotion and a substantial raise within his position. Then there's Mehdi and Reem, who Husband and wife team came on the program together, and they've managed to connect at a much deeper level as a couple, learning the process together and thriving to greater levels of success in their careers. What's more, Medi's fear of speaking in front of audiences, well, that's completely disappeared. The course has also taken some very shy individuals and made them confident to a point where they no longer have a problem talking to anyone else. Then there's Huda. She's using these tools and techniques to close deals in her new sales manager role. She's also sharing the tools and techniques with her new sales team and running very short programs and getting them to do amazing things now. Ingrid left a very successful career with a large banking group to follow her passion. She's now a very successful image consultant. And then there's Z. She uncovered during our program a huge limiting belief around love and relationships. Having cleared that up, she met and married the man of her dreams. They've been married for over a year now. Imagine having solutions to all your problems and challenges. Maybe you want to set up a new business, or get a new job, or get a promotion. Maybe you want to attract a new relationship into your life. And as an NLP practitioner, you'll know that there's nothing holding you back. Or maybe you have a crucial conversation coming up, and as an NLP practitioner, you'll know that you can be more flexible in the way that you approach that conversation. Or maybe you've set yourself some challenging goals, and imagine getting rid of everything that's holding you back from moving forward to truly having the life that you deserve. Now that's just for starters in the life of an NLP practitioner. To find out when our next NLP practitioner program is, then simply click on the link below. Thanks very much for joining me on this NLP Uncovered course, and I look forward to meeting you again and welcoming you back on one of our NLP practitioner certification programs very soon. Bye for now.